To say you gotta know somebody, or know somebody to get somewhere these days. To say you know that's alright, yeah that's alright, cause you know that's alright with me. Yeah, you know that's alright, yeah that's alright, cause you know that's alright.
Alright, if you're the kind of person that has time, but you don't have any money, you don't have money to invest in real estate, okay? There's something you can do in this business, and you can work directly with us. What we want you to do is we want to teach you how to find real estate deals. That's not something that we're going to be able to do in one meeting like this. Okay, you can hear just from talking to Jeremy. You have to meet with him for 3-4 hours, then you got to come talk to me for 6 hours to explain what he just taught you. Okay, so it's going to take a while. Look, we got 30 years of experience. We figured this game out. We know exactly what to do. We want to teach it to you if you're a newbie. All right, and we're going to have a little thing we're going to come up that we're going to tell you about. There's a lot of people who've come here today to find out what we're doing, who have money to invest, but maybe they don't have the time, and they don't want to be bothered with managing the real estate themselves. They don't want to look for the deals. They don't want to take the risk of finding a deal and screwing it up, because quite frankly, that's what happens to most investors when you get started. You screw up deals. So the green team people are people who have money to invest, and what we're going to be doing is putting the puzzles together. Okay, you're a newbie. We teach you how to find a deal. You bring us deals. And we're going to tell you this one doesn't work, this one doesn't work, this one doesn't work. But if you keep at it, if you're motivated, if you're diligent, you're going to find what we call a real deal. And we're going to take your real deal and we're going to match it together with the private money that we've already raised. We have our own money and we have plenty of investors who are already backing us, but we're always looking for more. And we're going to match your deal with the money. So if you are on the red team, you can get paid a fee for bringing us a deal. If you need money right now, if that's your most immediate concern, we will agree to pay you a fee. You'll know what it is up front. Every deal kind of has a life of its own, so I'm not going to sit here and put numbers out there. But if you bring us a deal that we consider to be a real deal, you can get paid for it. Maybe you got a full-time job and you don't need money, and you rather get an equity piece in the deal. You might not get paid till the year 2020, but your chunk's going to be a lot bigger. And we like it both ways. Quite frankly, we win no matter what. Look, Jeremy could go out and find a deal a week just by himself. We don't even need that many people to be prospecting for us. But just imagine if we did. I told you the numbers earlier, $12 million a year. That was based on him and me. We started thinking about it. We said, why think small? Why don't we have a seminar? Why don't we call it the 2020 Vision? Why don't we see if we can get the people to stand up and admit that they're addicted to real estate? Why don't we go to Bertucci's and see how many of them I can drink under the table? We want other people to learn this. How can we lose? If we teach you something and you go off and do it for yourself, fine, congratulations, great. And if you do it with us, and maybe you say, hey Phil, I brought you a pretty nice deal here. Instead of getting paid, I don't need the money. I want a piece of the deal. We'll negotiate with you for a piece of the deal. I mean, I'll be happy to take a smaller piece if you keep bringing us, what we call real deals. Right? People on the green team, same kind of a thing. You could be a financer in a way where you say, I want to just throw a number out there. I want 7% on my money. And you're going to be the bank. It's fine with us. You ever go to settlement, you got Wells Fargo as the bank? Same thing. You go to settlement, you got Joe Smith. He gets a mortgage secured against a piece of property. The property has tons of equity in it, so there's no problem. And if that's what you want, we'll do that for you. But suppose the guy on the green team says, I'm putting up some money, but I don't really need my money back right now. I can afford to put this money into the deal and leave it there. Cool. We'll negotiate with you for a piece of the pie as well. So if no matter what team you're on, you can end up owning part of the real estate, and you don't have to bother with it. Okay? Now maybe I'm a geek, but I like managing real estate. I enjoy the business. When tenants, call me, I just take care of the problems. It's something I've been doing for 21 years. I don't really view it as a big deal. And everywhere I go, people go, I don't want to fix toilets. I don't fix toilets. I got a plumber who fixes toilets, and he's glad to do it for me. So, the red team, the green team, whichever one you're interested in being on, the one I want to be on is the gold team. Okay, because there's gold at the end of this plan. Now I told you some numbers. I think easily projected we could make $12 million in equity by the end of 2014, and that's if it's just me and him. So imagine what we could do together. We can all get rich. We can all be on the gold team. And I'm excited about the plan, and I hope you are too. So if you're on the green team and you have money to invest, you don't necessarily need to learn all the ins and outs of this business. Some people want to put up money and they don't necessarily care. They go, you know what, I met you guys, you got books, you got radio shows, I'm comfortable. Here's my money, and secure it against a piece of real estate, and, give us a call whenever you want to know how your piece is doing. So if that's what you're interested in doing, then people on the green team can just get started whenever you want. Just come talk to us and let us know if you're interested in investing. Now, if you're on the red team and you're an experienced real estate person, you can bring us deals. You can see if your deals match what we think are real deals. If you're a newbie, or if you're somebody who's still coming up in this business and you're not really sure what a real deal is, we're going to have a Get Busy Buying Jump Start session for you. Okay, we've already set aside 4 days, December 11th and 12th, which is a Saturday and Sunday, and then the following week, a Saturday and Sunday. 4 days of the two of us, and the whole thing is going to be a jam-packed session on how to find real estate deals. Okay, we're gonna give you advanced strategies that I could tell you, the kind of stuff that we're going to share with you. There are guys in this business for 15 years. They got dozens of buildings, and they do not know these techniques. This guy spent he went 150 whatever. This guy has spent a fortune. He knows every guru in the country. He calls half of them. They're sitting in his cell phone. And, I've read books of people who, to me, almost seem like somebody you never met. And he's like, oh, I know that guy. I was at a seminar. We got the techniques, we got the strategies. If you'd like us to share it with you, we're willing to do that. Okay, seller financing. Jeremy gave you some of the simple concepts behind it tonight. Can you imagine if you bought 12 buildings at $1,000 a month at 0% interest, and 100% financing, and every time you paid $1,000 off on that house, you were gaining $1,000 a month in principal. If you're doing conventional loans with banks, you know damn well that can never happen. What happens is you pay $1,000 and $53 goes off to your house, and all the rest of it goes to interest. Okay? Well, those days are over, because this is a buyer's market. And if you're smart and you know what you're doing, we can take full advantage of this situation, all right? And that's the kind of stuff that we're going to teach you. Get paid at purchase, okay? We do deals where you bring us a deal that's got $100,000 in equity in it. We're going to teach you how to do that. And the private money guy who comes into the deal, we're going to have him lend the money to buy the deal plus $10,000. We're not going to hide anything from the private money guy. We're going to explain to him, hey, we're managing this thing. We found this thing. We're structuring this all together. We need to get paid too. We got families. We got kids that got to eat. We got car bills that got to be paid. So we arrange a financing so that we all get paid at purchase. The management and the rehab of these buildings. I am an expert construction guy. I've been doing nothing but managing real estate for 21 years, and I still like to do it. So I'm an expert at it, okay? I'm also a commercial real estate expert, and we're going to teach you some of that as well. I don't really think the time is right for commercial right now, but I'll let you know when the time is right. And